Mm-hmm. 18th August 2019, Sunday, 6:40 p.m. What brings you to Latvia? What are your impressions?
Very good, very beautiful town. Very big. I thought that it's smaller because I only thought that Riga is only about old town and the rest of town is ugly. But every part of this town is very pretty. For example, the second side of Dvina of river, it's very calm and very pretty without any tourists, and for me it was very nice.
I think they do have tourists, by the National Library.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a little bit, but in the old market it was a lot of, and on this side was only just for about maybe 10 people in front of library, and that's all.
Mm-hmm. And so what's the reason you came to Latvia?
Tomorrow I have a flight to Uzbekistan, to Tashkent.
From Latvia?
Yes. And I thought that I always want to visit Riga because I heard that it's beautiful, so I planned my trip in this way that I spent here 2 nights. I visit some places, and after that I hope that I catch my flight.
Yeah. Interesting that you have heard about Riga. So who is speaking about Riga?
We have
Polish people?
Yes, we have a lot of YouTube travels on YouTube.
Okay.
And one of this, my favorite, is Gdzie Bądź.
Okay.
And he make some video about Riga, and he make this video. He was running in Riga and make vlogs, and I watched this vlog and I watched, oh my god, Riga is so beautiful. And when I check some flight to Uzbekistan, only without only to one way, I search, it's only from Riga, and I must visit this.
So let's make it's good that you talked about a vlogger. I remember to do an Instagram post. But I sometimes remember, but many times I really forget to do. Let's just do a video. Oh. So do you do vlogs yourself?
No. I only just watch the vlog, but I always want to make some videos by myself, and on this time finally I movie a little bit.
Really?
And maybe I make some video for
Can you
my
write
friends.
your username?
My Instagram, yes? My Instagram.
Instagram, yes.
I always forgot.
So what do you use Instagram mostly for? To see or to upload?
No, only to see a travel photo from travel. I don't like stupid selfies.
Really?
Yes. I am not interested in this. Okay,
thanks. Well, I don't know. I think it should have an @ symbol, right?
An @
An @ symbol. Like this.
Yes.
I guess you should receive a notification once it's uploaded, right?
Maybe.
I think, well, if you mention the username, I think you will get a notification. So it'll be up in a couple of seconds. See? This is the post, so you should get some.
Okay, but I haven't now internet.
Oh, alright.
But I checked this after.
Cool.
After stream.
Cool. And so you are what did you say about the little movie video you made? What is it about?
I want to make movie by myself, and I want to show Riga and Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan also to my friend, because I always make the videos when I watch travel vlog. I thought, oh, it's good to make this.
You know what's the worst about the videos? It's always the editing.
The worst.
The process of editing is the worst.
Yes, it's the.
You can film something in a minute.
1 second, yes, exactly.
Yeah, but then you do the editing and the rendering.
Yeah.
It just takes too much. It's just too much. Also, but you can also do with your phone.
Yes, only with my phone.
Yeah.
I have also a photo camera, but it's only to take a photo, and that's all. Because when I want, I don't know why, but when I want make some movie, and I have 16 gigabytes on my card, I can only movie 5 minutes, and that's all, and I don't know why.
Well, because I was confused. I got the phone only recently, and it has 16 gigabytes of memory. I thought, 16 gigabytes, very nice.
Yes.
Right, and then I think on the second day it was already full. And it turned out, yes, I was confused, and so they tell me that that's because of the Android, just operating system. It makes you more files without you even knowing. And then all memory is gone.
Yeah, and maybe this photo camera is old.
That's an option. So what's your studies?
I study pharmacy. After this summer, I will be on the second year.
Does that mean you will sell drugs?
Maybe, I don't know. No, I won't work in pharmacy shop, because for me it's the best job, I think, because when I always go to pharmacy shop, I like the smell from here, and it's very calm. I don't like noisy. For example, when I prepare to this travel, I work as a waiter, and it was sometimes funny and sometimes terrible, because a lot of people here.
You worked as a waiter in Poland?
Yes. Because I want to earn some money for a trip.
That's a traditional story. I've heard it many times from French people. They work 6 months, for instance, as a waiter, and then the rest of the 6 months they travel.
Yeah. But it was very cool. But I don't want work as a waiter in the future, because it's so hard. 1 month, maybe 2 months, it's good, but all the time you must running, say good words, smiling. And
What type of restaurant was it?
It was Georgian restaurant. I was in Georgian twice times with my parents, and when I go walk with my CVs, I watch, this is Georgian restaurant, it will be good. Because I know something about Georgia.
And what is it about traveling that you like?
What is could you repeat?
What is it about traveling? Why do you like traveling so much?
Because in the past I started travel with my parents on a campsite, and after that, when I was 16, I started to watch video blogs. One guy from Poland drive by hitchhiking from Wrocław, where I studying, to Magadan. It's in eastern of Russia.
Okay.
But hitchhiking and come back. It was 22,000 kilometers, and I thought, oh my God! So if he can, I can go to Wrocław by hitchhiking.
But you mean, is it something why is it so important that 22,000 kilometers he was driving long distances? What's so impressive about that?
I thought that I can go only 100 kilometers. Because before this I thought that hitchhiking it's not possible.
You mean at all, or in Poland?
Yes. And I thought, oh, you must wait a lot of minutes.
You must be a pretty girl.
Yes.
To get
Yes.
picked up.
Yeah, exactly. But he makes that everyone can. After that, I watched also another guy who go to South America.
But not by hitchhiking.
By hitchhiking in South America, and in Poland we say jachtostop.
Yeah.
It's like hitchhiking in sailing.
Racing for free?
Yeah, it's for free. Yes.
How do you sail for free?
He go to the.
Because you need to go on a ship.
Yes, to ship, and he say, "Hi, could you take me? I will help in the ship."
He was just working on a ship then.
Yes. Working for free. He help only, and that's all. And it's work.
But he could actually get a job on the ship, get paid, and still travel to the same place, and just leave his job once he's there.
No, he didn't earn money.
No, but he could.
Yes, maybe.
If you know that you want to go to, let's say, South America, and you know that there's a ship going, right? You apply for a job to get some money.
Yeah.
You work your way through, and then once you're at South America, say bye bye, and that's it.
Yes.
You get paid.
And after that, I observed this hitchhiking vlogs, this guy and this first guy which I told you, and after this guy, a lot of video blogs in Poland started make, and a lot of people decided to hitchhiking.
Just because of the blogs.
I think yes. It was in 2013, and I think that it started because these two guys started travel. And before this, I didn't see any video blogs about hitchhiking on Polish YouTube.
But did you search for them?
Yes. It's no search. I just looking some videos, and on the site, on the right side of video, it was hitchhiking to Madagascar. And oh, it must be interesting. So I clicked, and on this time my I started travel.
And so you think that once you will be in Uzbekistan, you will be like the hitchhiker?
Yes, also. Yes, and in Kyrgyzstan.
So what's your plan after?
I go to Tashkent, to the capital of Uzbekistan. I spend here 2 nights, and after that I want catch a night train to Nukus. It's on the western Uzbekistan, and from here I want to go maybe hitchhiking, maybe by my marshrutka. It's small bus.
Here's what I don't get. Do you speak Russian?
Yes, a little bit.
Again,
yes, a little bit, because I was twice in Georgia, once in Armenia, on this.
They have their own languages, right?
Yes,
Georgia.
Yes, Russia, and that's all. No English. Maybe.
No, but doesn't Georgia have their own language?
Yes, they have.
Georgian.
Yes. But they was in Soviet. Country. Yeah. And I also was twice in Western Ukraine and in Moldova, and every people speaking.
Let's try, because I think it's a matter of time when nobody really needs to learn any new languages. we could try.
Поговорить по-русски.
Well, not really. We can try Polish.
Ага.
So where's Polish? Polo, yeah. This and so. Oh. Tell me something in Polish so we can see whether it translates correctly.
Powiedz mi coś po polsku, abyśmy mogli zobaczyć, jaka pogoda to poprawnie tłumaczy.
Was it correct?
Yes, about 80%. Yes, maybe 90%.
But you can understand it, right?
Yes,
you
yes,
can
yes.
understand
Yes,
what it meant.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
See,
Yeah.
you can. If you have, well, if you don't have internet, you should have just some database, some file,
Mhm.
right, and just go all over
Yeah.
the world.
Yeah.
No need to learn the languages.
Polish language is very similar to Russia, and for me it's very easy to learn Russia.
It used to be. Yeah, somebody said that if you understand Russian, you can almost understand Polish,
Yes.
but it doesn't look similar because they have the Cyrillic, and you
Yes.
have the Latin with the.
Yes, but some words are not in 100% similar, but you can think about another word
Mhm.
which is similar to this Russian and learn in this way.
How Catholic is Poland?
How Catholic? Oh, it's hard question because
Is it really Catholic or is it just pseudo Catholic?
Eastern Poland is really Catholic. West it's only from I'm Catholic and that's all. A lot of people only go to Christmas to this to
Holidays,
to the church and Easter egg and that's all. But I don't know. But a lot of people believes in God in Poland. But now it changed because a lot of young people are atheistic.
Well, that's the internet, right?
Yes, maybe.
No.
Yeah. But Eastern Poland is very different than Western Poland.
So the part that is near Lithuania.
Yeah.
And so that is also the part where they also have a lot of crosses on the hills.
Mm-hmm.
I was always wondering, what's the point? What's the reason?
Maybe it's when we had communist time, a lot of people need some help, and they get help only from church. I think that is the reason. But it's only my
What's the situation with immigrants in Poland? Do you have immigrants? Because Germany has immigrants.
A lot of from Ukraine, no from Syrian, no from Africa, from Asia, no, only Ukraine. But
why from Ukraine? Is it a neighboring country?
Yes, they have a very hard economical situation, very hard. And when they go to Poland, it is sort of like in heaven. And when they
but then again, Polish people go outside of Poland.
Yes. So it's.
I think Poland's number one export is workers.
Workers.
Yeah, right.
Maybe yes. Right. A lot of people immigrate to UK, to Ireland, to German. I don't know how many. I think that was 4 million people. But from Ukraine, I heard that was 20 million people, maybe 10 million people, something like that, immigrate to not only to Poland but
Other
to
countries.
other countries. Yes, yes. But I like.
You mean during the last years, right? You mean after the 2014 Crimea situation?
Yes. But I like Ukraine girls also and guys. I I never haven't get some bad situation from Ukraine.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would imagine Ukrainians are pretty nice people.
Yes, yeah. And it's the not the same culture but really similar, so we can understand each other.
All of the Soviet countries are similar, right?
Yes.
No. Do you have any thoughts about Poland as a country? Because I would imagine Poland should be number one in Europe economically.
Maybe, but I don't believe in this. It's hard question because yes, maybe Western Poland, yes, but Eastern it's very.
How big is Eastern Poland?
Eastern Poland.
You mean literally in the half?
Yes, really in the half. I don't know what to say. I never thinking about this, but
No, but you are living in Poland.
yes,
right?
but
You are
for me it's a good situation because I don't want exit of my country because the pharmacy guy earn a lot of money. The job on the top, like doctor, like pharmacy, like lawyer, like business, earn a lot of money, and I think that they like live in Poland. But for example, my mother is teacher, and she earn good money after 20 years.
Why after 20?
Yeah, after 20.
Why?
No, I don't know.
You mean doing the same thing, but only after 20 years getting enough
Yes,
money?
because the teacher has got 3 levels.
So,
Yeah, but the second level and the third level is like the same. The first is it's a very big difference because first level and third level.
Who's the richest person in Poland?
In Poland, I think that priest.
Priest?
Yes.
No. What do you mean priest?
In church.
No, but what? You mean that the priests earn the most money?
Yes. Not normal priest, but on the top, business and priest.
Why? From donations?
Yes, and we have in this very hard situation because church earned a lot of money from praying, and I don't want say only bad thing about Poland, but
It's not a bad thing if you see that the church is getting more money than it should.
Yes. So I think that priests and business and politics also.
But who is the richest person?
It was
What does he
forget. He died about 3 years ago. Kulczyk.
do? What did he do?
He had a lot of entertainment in business.
Yeah, but what kind of business?
I don't know what kind, but I know that it was business.
Would you like to be rich?
A little bit, because I know that when you earn a lot of money, you aren't happy person in 100%. I want about. I won't be rich in between the lowest and the highest class.
Because you think that if you are the richest, you
Yeah.
wouldn't be happy?
Yes. A lot of people who earns a lot of money, they became in very different person.
Because they work so much, right?
Yes, they work so much, and they, they work so much because they think only about working.
Maybe they think about earning enough money to give it to the church.
maybe.
It's possible.
Yeah. Maybe.
So what's interesting happening in Poland nowadays? I remember I was driving through Poland in 2008, and there were many road projects. They did many.
Nowadays now I can start good thing about Poland because we have also a lot of good thing. Nowadays we have very good roads. In the past 20 years ago we had terrible roads, and nowadays very good. I think that we had better roads than German because we have
think so too, yes.
new roads and they have old roads.
And Polish people drive like crazy.
No, in this time. In the past, in 20 years old.
When I was 10 years ago driving through Poland, they on the street on a road where I was almost uncomfortable driving 80. Some were just driving by with 120 130, and everybody had their big antennas to detect the radars.
Yeah, but in the past it was worse with this. Nowadays it's very calm.
Is it more related to the fact that people are being more sort of they are
No, our law about drive was changing, and I think that is the reason, because a lot of people started scared about driving identification.
I would say that Poland might be the best Eastern European country. Do you agree?
Eastern, yes.
Yeah.
I think yes.
From the west, it's Germany, probably Germany.
Yes.
And from the east is probably Poland.
Yes. In the past, we had very hard economical situation, but now I think a lot of things change.
Oh, actually no. You know, Poland might be second best. It maybe
After
maybe Czech Republic might be better.
Yes, I think it's Czech Republic is better, but I don't know what is the situation in Lithuania, because here is very expensive in Riga for me.
Oh well, you mean Latvia? Lithuania, it's probably you know.
No, I mean Lithuania. That it's.
Well, Lithuania is the bordering country from Poland, and then we
Latvia.
Latvia.
Sorry.
I don't know if we are expensive. I think we are, compared to Poland, expensive, and I don't know why, because I think Poland has a better economy.
Maybe, but for me it's very expensive here in Riga. After 15 minutes I watch my wallet.
Really?
Yes. For me it's very expensive here, but on the street I don't watch.
What would be let's say a business lunch in Poland? How much would it cost?
Business lunch It depends because we have a lot of good restaurants, but with very low price. For example, as I said, I work in this Georgian restaurant, and it was very very good lunch for business class also, but for normal people also. But the best restaurant.
How much did it cost?
Yes. I think about 10 to 15 euros for main dish.
Well, that's expensive.
Yes.
But what was the price in your restaurant?
In my it was for traditional pancakes in Georgia. It was 24 zlotys, so it was 5.5 euros.
That's a lot.
5.5 euros.
Yeah, that's a lot. If you think 5 euros for lunch.
But it was because you asked me about business class.
No. Business lunch meaning that you have your main dish, your side dish. That's like a package deal.
So it will be in good restaurants 10-15 euros.
That is expensive.
Yes.
But if you go to a restaurant to eat your lunch, how much would you pay?
It depends of restaurants.
Yeah, but you're typically average.
Typically, 5 euros for soups and main dish.
And you don't think that's expensive?
For students, it's expensive, but
because you can get it cheaper here.
Here, no.
Yes.
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 Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So
I must. If you go into a cafe that has the daily option, yeah, it would be 3, maybe 4 euros. So. Yeah.
So Poland is more expensive.
Well, I guess
but a lot of people make dish in the house, and it's very very cheap. For example,
I think your beer was cheap in Poland, right?
Yes, it's cheaper. Yeah, the cheapest beer, but it's the worst beer. But the cheapest is cost about 40 cents. So
that's not bad.
Not bad. And the good beer, but very good beer, cost 1.5 euros. But very good beers in the shop.
Yeah.
In the pubs, it's like 3 to 4 euros.
I get it. What are your personal interests, sort of? Do you like traveling?
Yes.
You like pharmacy, I guess?
Maybe in the future, yes. Because the first year was very boring, and now I can't say anything about drugs. I only can say you about plants, but not in the pharmacy side, but plants about what is the difference between plants, one and this for me it's not important. The most important thing started on the 3rd and 4th year. First 2 years are very boring and very easy.
So why did you choose to study that? Because you want to earn money.
Yes, and I like speak with some people and help people in problem.
Well,
with health.
Yeah, but you could also be
doctor.
Yeah, for instance.
Yes, but I had very low points of Matura exam. And the second reason that I didn't go to medical university is that after 6 years you must learn another 6 years when you want earn good money.
You could do that.
But I'm lazy.
Mm.
I'm lazy.
So what do you think about your videos? Do you plan to do them regularly?
No, when I want, I move and that's.
Because it seems to me that you could actually, if you are traveling so much, you could actually make short videos, long videos, and then afterwards just talk about your travels.
Yes, I think about it, but first thing is that I must exit of this university. I must pass this university.
But you said it's easy.
Yes.
So.
But the easy are first 2
years.
First years.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, don't you think that you will be more and more getting into the digital economy? Because also pharmacies. Nowadays, a lot of pharmacies sell the most product on the internet.
Yes.
Right? People don't really come to the store; they just order it.
Maybe, but in Poland, I see a very long queue in pharmacy shop.
But just with old people, right?
Mostly, but we have a lot of not about 25% is young people.
Yeah. Who just don't have internet.
Yes.
Because Poland is sort of an interesting country. I think all the logistics are always in Poland. If we have some product here, it's more than likely that they came from a warehouse in Poland. I think everything is. Does Poland have Amazon?
Yes, we have Amazon.
You could actually buy products from Amazon in Poland.
Yes.
I wonder why we don't have it here.
You haven't got here Amazon?
Well, we can order it from the German, I guess, from the Polish one, but then they just come.
So I don't know. We have a factory of Amazons.
Yeah.
But I don't know that these products came from Germany or are made in Poland.
Poland makes a lot of things, right?
Yes. But we have Allegro. It's like smaller Amazon. Allegro, yes. It was, and now we have also OLX. It's also like Amazon. In Allegro, mostly sites are shops, and on OLX are normal private person sells products. And
like eBay?
Yes, like eBay, yes.
Interesting. Why wouldn't they use just eBay? eBay Poland.
I don't know why.
No.
I don't know. But it work. It really work in Poland. This Allegro. A lot of people buy in Allegro and in OLX.
Can you buy food?
Some food, yes. For example, lyophilization food or
what?
Lyophilization food.
What's that?
It's like food for the mountaineer guys. You must have warm water and you pour this water and.
Yeah, but I mean, real like carrots.
No, I think no. Maybe products in, not maybe, but yes, product in the pocket. Like,
what's in the pocket?
You
mean sealed, like closed and.
Yes, closed. Yes.
That would be strange, because we have options to buy fresh food.
But no, we can buy foods, but from from shop foods. It's
But I mean, they get delivered?
yeah.
All right.
Yes, we have a Macro. It's a shop who delivered products mostly to the entertainment for restaurant. For example, when I was working.
Oh, when you say entertainment, you mean business, right?
Yes, like
entrepreneur.
Yes.
Mhm.
For example, we this Macro delivered.
Oh, enterprise, right? That was the word you wanted. Enterprise, yeah. I get it.
Yeah, and it's cheaper for big enterprise when they buy from Macro than buy from normal shop, because the fees are cheaper.
Do you have any questions about Latvia? Because I was starting wondering whether or not the travelers, the tourists, the visitors, if they leave Latvia and still have some questions.
Yes, a lot of people in Latvia believe in God or no? Goes to the church or
No, I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so. Well, except the Russians. But I'm guessing most of the religious Russians in Latvia might be pretty much sort of weird hypocrites, right? They go to church because it's their duty, and then they do a lot of things that a Christian shouldn't do, maybe. So
okay, and second question is that it's a lot of tourists outside of Riga or only in Riga? You have tourists because in Poland we have a lot of tourists in all the country.
Well, but probably the most tourists go to Warsaw, Krakow, right?
Yeah.
All those places.
Also to the beach and to the mountain.
Gdansk, right?
Yes.
I don't know what do people do outside of the cities in Poland, because Poland is just big land.
We have a mountains.
Factories.
We have a mountains, Tatra mountains, and a lot of people. For example,
those are the mountains that are also in Slovakia, right?
Yes, Tatra. Yes. For example, last few years we have I don't know 40,000 people goes in one day to Morskie Oko. Is the most beautiful lake in Poland, in mountain. A lot.
Do they have to pay?
Yes, but it's cost 5 zlotys.
Which is
entry.
How much is 5 zloty?
5 zloty is
€1?
It's €1 and a little bit. €1 and half, €1.20.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But we have also areas of mountains where you haven't pay, because Tatra mountains are in national park, and it's I think most beautiful. But we have also other mountains which are not beautiful as Tatra, but also you have here very good views.
So in Latvia, for instance, most tourists go to Riga, a little bit outside of Riga.
Jurmala?
Yes,
I was
Jurmala and Sigulda, and that's the majority. And some people, if they don't travel by plane, they go usually either from the north or from the south, and so then they just try to see something that comes along the way. Some small cities, some towns. I've seen people stopping at churches, stopping and photographing churches.
That's
I don't get it. I don't know why they do that, but yeah, that's what I've seen.
And how many Russians you have in Latvia?
A lot.
A lot, because I heard in Riga two languages, Russian and Latvian.
Well, it's weird because I think in Riga the Russians are the majority.
Yes?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think in Russia, in Riga, the Russians are the Russian-speaking people, right? Because I've recently been involved with some contract negotiations, and the person from the company, I think his name was Yevgeny,
Mm-hmm.
right? I assumed he was just Russian, right?
Mhm.
Sort of, but he spoke Latvian,
Uh-huh.
and so when we started discussing the situation with Russia, with Latvia, with all of those things, he started saying, "Well, see, many people believe I'm Russian, but no, I'm from my family is from Poland, right?"
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so there you go. I was assuming he was Russian, and he speaks Russian, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's in Latvia, he speaks Russian.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, his whole family was supposedly from Poland.
Mm-hmm. And I
So-
heard that.
So you are Russian here, see?
Maybe.
Yeah.
And I heard that not all Russian can vote in Litva.
Well, it's mostly related to the status of non-citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Non-citizens cannot vote.
Uh-huh.
We have after this collapse of the Soviet Union,
Mm-hmm.
sort of interesting situation with some people who are residents of Latvia, but they are not citizens
Uh-huh.
of Latvia, and so they have a non-citizen passport.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not Russia, not Latvia.
Well, no, they have their ethnicity, but they just don't have the citizenship, so
Uh-huh.
they cannot do all the things that citizens like voting do.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
It's more or less related, yeah, to the Soviet times. I guess in Poland it could have been similar. I'm just guessing Poland did something else.
No, the most people in Poland are Polish, about 95%, I think. Before war, we have a lot of Jews, a lot of Russian, Ukrainian, German people, and now it
Polish
changed.
Jew is probably the best combination, right?
Yes. Polish Jews has a lot of business in Poland. Yes, and I think that they make good economic way before war. For example, we have some book. It's named Promised Land, and this book tell about situation in Łódź.
Where?
In Łódź. Łódź in Poland is like a ship. It's town, and it was a fabric town in 19th century. And when I read this book, I get to know that mostly business was by Jews,
Yeah.
Polish Jews, and in this time, which was the not the biggest city, but have a lot of people in Poland.
Yeah.
So
So Polish Jews are pretty good.
yes. Now I don't know how many Polish Jews we have, but before the war we have a lot of.
What's your relations with Germany?
With Germany, not good, not bad. For me, for example, I like German people, but sometimes I don't like because they are very noisy. They have a noisy language, yes, and
Really?
yes, and and when I heard this language, I feel like on the war because it's very very strong. But
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
but a lot of people in Poland, tell you that German are very noisy, but they aren't rude. They are very polite, but their language are very noisy.
All right. Oh, because it's what they do when they make fun of the German language.
Yeah.
Just make it sound really harsh.
Yes.
But that is
exactly.
almost always like a parody.
Yes.
It's supposed to be like a parody.
Yeah. But they are normal. I like every people who can't who don't make bad thing. I like Russia. I like German. I like Slovakia. All the nations.
Do you like Putin?
Putin? Putin. No.
Why?
Because he grabbed Ukraine, Crimea, and want also take some parts of Ukraine. Also, he wants take a little bit a part of Georgia. For me, it's not good.
Well, he's greedy. He's greedy.
Yes, for his country, it's the best,
Yeah.
but for rest of world, not. Like Trump,
What about him?
for his country, I heard that he's a very good president, but rest of country, for me, not.
Well, but he doesn't really do anything against you, right?
For me, no. He make a little bit.
He make America great again. Yes.
Yes, but he make not he make some bad thing for Poland. For example, he no, it was by Poland or by him, but we have Western Middle East happening in half year ago, and in the past and nowadays also, but not this time, we have a very good relation with Iran.
Poland?
Yes, because Iran take a lot of immigrants in Second World War, and they have also Bolek i Lolek. It's like cartoon movies, very known in Poland, and they also watch these movies.
Oh.
Yes, and also they have Polish film days in Poland. And everyone know that Iran and USA hate each other.
Yeah, well, but I never heard that Poland and Iran are friends.
Maybe not in with government, but with people. Yes, and I read a lot of blogs about Iran that they are very hospitality, and when they see Polish people on the road, they say, "Oh, Lehistan," because Lehistan is Poland. It's in Iran language, and nice to see you. And after this Middle East happening, Iran closed this Polish film.
Yeah.
And our relation, I think, will be bad because Trump do this.
Well, but then Iran is a little bit out of the ordinary. If they have something against America, why would they do something against Poland? Maybe they think Poland is the ally of America. That's why.
Maybe, yes.
You get over it. But you have to be honest. Trump is entertaining, right?
Yes.
As a president.
Yes. For us, for us it's friend. Yes, because we are in NATO.
Yeah.
And for us it's friend, and we must be polite with him.
Polish people are usually polite, right?
Mm, mostly, yes. Yes, but
I
sometimes.
know but I think.
But in Soviet times we we wasn't polite for community.
Well, you tried to make revolutions, right?
Yeah.
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 But to be honest,
But our government is sometimes too polite and sometimes too rude.
You mean nowadays?
Nowadays, yes, and also in the past, it was.
I guess Poland is in a good place nowadays.
In good place.
Yeah. Economically, politically, socially.
But
culturally.
no, but no in the law,
In the law?
because we have a party who has got a major in government,
Okay.
and they can write a lot of they can make every paper of law, because they have majority.
Well, but the party was voted by the people, right?
Yes and no, because a lot of people don't go to voting.
Which is good because it means there's not much happening that to be worried about.
No, they are lazy.
Well, but if there were big problems which would affect them, they would go and vote, right?
Maybe I think that it will be on this voting, because we have voting on October.
You mean the parliament elections?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. And now Polish zlotys, the money, go down. For example, 2 years ago, euros cost 4 zlotys and 20. All the time it was. And last few days, euros goes to for €1 you must pay 4 zlotys and 33 cents.
Okay.
And also with dollars, it's near 4. $1 is near 4 zlotys, and not fund, but Switzerland goes very up.
In Switzerland, they have the mark. What do they have? Franc.
Franc, yes,
Yeah.
franc, and a lot of people in the past take credit in francs money, and now franc goes up, and we must pay money, not how much money we take in credit in the past, but now how franc change.
Yeah, that's always the problem if you want to switch the currencies.
Yes,
that's for sure. But I don't know why Poland hasn't introduced the euro. I think they want to protect their economy.
Yes, and I don't want that euro will be in Poland. For example, because I was in Slovakia last year, also hitchhiking, and some Slovakia guy told me that don't take euro in our country, because euro destroy you. For example, he told me that before euro people are very happy because they have a good economical situation
in Slovakia.
Yes, before, but he told me.
Yeah, but I don't know.
It was one guy, so
I don't know. I don't know how much he knows, because Slovakia has always been a little bit challenging economically.
Yes, but he told me that now it's
maybe for him.
Maybe for him, yes.
Because I've never heard of Slovakia being sort of worse off after the euro. Because Slovakia was always sort of.
Yes,
Not
but
that good.
no, but after Euro is war. He told me.
Yeah, all right. But did he give you an example?
Yes, for example, now he must pay the same price, but in euro. Maybe not the same, but
Yeah, but that's just retail strategy. I mean, of course, if they can.
but they have how much time? 4 years. They have euro in Slovakia,
Probably.
and nothing changed in price. He told me, but it was one guy, so.
Well, but nothing changed in price. It's not that bad, right?
But the prices are still on the top, still expensive. But it was one guy, so I don't trust him in 100%.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Well, Latvia got the euro. Didn't really bother me. For instance.
So it depends how government make economic.
I don't know. I think it's more related to if we can have our prices adjusted, because before the euro was introduced, Latvian lat was all fixed to the euro for many years. So it was just some formality almost. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts about India?
About India?
Yeah.
About India, I heard that in India it's not clean and not good smell there. And I heard that Hindi people are not good people, but it was only from one guy, and some people loves India, some people hate India, but
spiritual people like India, right? Those people who are esoteric, who want to be Hare Krishnas or something like that, they like it. But yeah, what I've seen so far from India, damn, it's a weird place because it's chaotic. It's not really controlled.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's definitely the case that they have a different sense of what tidy and orderly would mean.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. But I like India food. For me, it's very very good. For example, we have.
How would you be able to tell if it's real Indian food? If you haven't been to India. It's just just also one guy telling you, yeah, this is Indian.
Yeah, but this India food which I eat in Poland, which names India food.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Indian food, because I remember I recently had a Pakistani here, and I was asking him about, have you noticed we have Pakistani kebabs? And he says, yeah, I was so surprised because we don't have those kebabs. Right, it's just the name.
It's near this.
He says it's just a name, but when I saw it, I was intrigued. I went in, and it turned out the teller he was from India. So yeah, it's just it's just some sort of.
But I don't want to go to India because I scary about crowds, about not clean.
Well, it depends where you go. It depends when you go. But yes, I've seen documentaries about Mumbai, for instance, where they literally go and if we would go to the toilet, right, to take a dump, then they just go to the seashore and just So it's I think I can probably find some picture. Let's just see on the internet. Mumbai Poop beach should be there. Pooping on the beach in India.
Hi Metropolis, this is Dan.
4 बजे सुबह से 4 ऐसे सब हम लोग को पानी तो इसी नहीं बाथरूम
Oh yeah.
नहीं या तो अपना
So
मुंडी
this
ऐसा
is
कर लेते, अभी क्या करें हमारी
one dude squatting.
कभी यहाँ लोग बैठोगे तो और इसलिए ज्यादा
And so yeah,
सहूलियत मिल
just people
और यही
pooping on the
लाइन
beach.
लगा के बैठ जाते हैं। वो तो हमारा आपका
It looks
बनाया हुआ
peaceful,
प्लस ये
right?
कुदरती
Yes, yes.
It's like almost romantic.
Yes. Now I haven't got a lot of experience to go to this experience.
Well,
travel.
it's Mumbai. I mean, India is a big place.
Yes,
But
it's
yeah,
maybe
it's
north
Mumbai.
it's different.
It's usually is. It usually is. What about the Poland? Is North Poland different than South Poland?
No, it's different between
East and West?
East and West, but every area are little bit different.
Mhm.
For example, we have Silesian. It's United USA have got states. German has got lands, yeah, and we have województwo. It's
Okay.
in English
Municipalities.
voivodeship. It's like, and they have different language than Polish. But nowadays it's changed because a lot of Silesian guys speak in Polish normally. But in the past, when you go to Silesian, you must be prepared that not of all people understand you.
So Silesia, Wrocław?
Sorry, Silesia, not it's. We have two Silesian. It's Silesian in Wrocław. It's normal, and
Okay.
Silesian in Katowice.
Which is here?
No, here.
Oh,
Here.
okay.
It's Górny Śląsk. It's in Upper Silesian, maybe.
All right. So they have their own language, or is it just a dialect?
No, different language. The dialect it's in Western Europe, Eastern Poland.
Mhm.
For example, we speak normally, and they speak like they say longer last part of word.
But it sounds like a dialect.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And it was in Podlasie, another voivodeship.
Mm-hmm.
But Silesian it's very different language than Polish. Also, Podkarpackie it's different than Poland. For me, Poland is it's the same with 3 maybe 4 voivodeship,
Mhm.
and we have 16.
Mm-hmm.
16. So all the eastern Poland are different than western, and some voivodeship are also different.
Any final thoughts? Anything we should also discuss?
I want some say some good thing about Poland because we
No, but you
talk.
but you are just saying what you see. I mean, it's not really bad. It's just
Yeah.
it's just something that's happening. But Poland is also a big country, so
Yes. But we have beautiful nature, very good people for me.
good milk.
Good milk, yes. Oh my God, milk is, but not in shop. On the farm, we have very good milk. Beautiful mountains, beautiful sea, but with cold because it's Baltic. But the beach are very beautiful, and people are, I think, are good when you don't speak about politics. Polish people is friends.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. So I would say we can finish on that note, on the good
Yes.
Polish note. All right. So let me just press a lot of stops. 1